Good afternoon, fellow citizens from Africa. This is Mayor Nelson P. Collantes of Batangas City, Tanuan City, Batangas, Philippines. Let me just say that since we took over, we had a planning session, and in that planning session, we identified the disasters that are impending upon us. In our case, we're beside the volcano, so we prepared for a volcanic eruption. How did we do that? We organized an interagency task force involving national agencies assigned to our place and also the local agencies, the departments of our city government. And we made plans. We identified the 7-kilometer danger zone. We identified the 14-kilometer danger zone. We identified the places where we could evacuate people and use that same information in addressing typhoon concerns. If there are typhoons coming, we preempt the evacuation. We do not evacuate when there is the typhoon already. About hours before the typhoon comes in, we evacuate them and we prepare food for about several days so that if the typhoon does not pass quickly, we are prepared for all eventualities. We make sure that our police force is there to help in the evacuation, and we also ask for the help of the Bureau of Fire Protection. Now, our city government employees are there also if the need so arises. But the first thing that you should do is you should have funds for this. What we did is we agreed it upon ourselves that 5% of our income from the city should be dedicated to disaster concerns. So of the 5%, we dedicated 70% for disaster preparedness and only 30% if the disaster is already there. And we made sure that nobody can touch that fund for the next 5 years except when the disaster occurs. So it piles up so that if a big magnitude disaster comes in, like a strong typhoon or a drought or a volcanic eruption, we are prepared for it. And we involved also the teachers. We preempt the typhoons. If there is an impending typhoon, we are authorized, the local chief executives, to declare no classes so that the children will not be caught in the middle of the typhoon while they are in the school. If there's a typhoon coming just tomorrow, we declare no classes for tomorrow today. And so I think the key here is preempting. And because of what we are doing in the last volcanic eruption, dislocated about 18,000 families, only 3 died because we preempted that from happening. We also tried to save the livelihood of the people. And once they were getting back to their places, we made sure that they have something to start with by earmarking some funds, several days of work, and we just required them to clean the surroundings, make sure that there are no breeding places for mosquitoes, especially dengue mosquitoes. And it is a total approach that if a typhoon comes along, there is the possibility of having some diseases. And so we also involve the medical team of the city government. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope this will help your people also as it has helped my people. Mabuhay!